So you clicked on the video, even though it's 34 minutes long. There's a lot of content in here and a bonus feature at the end. So sit back and enjoy the video.
Well, hello and welcome on board Air Wagner. Have a seat. I'm the only one here. It's January 10th, 2024. And if you want to check all the boxes, today's the day we're checking all the boxes. We got low IFR here at Auburn. It was below minimums here earlier. It's raining outside. It's snowing just up the highway here. It is going to be icing. We're probably going to be IMC the whole way to Oakland. And Oakland has a crosswind. Here's the crosswind at 160 at 11, so we're going to use 25. Oakland also is having a crosswind. They're on the west plan still. So, did I miss anything? Ice, rain, precip, low IFR. Yeah, that's about it. I have the heater going. We're going to turn all the heat stuff on. We're going to do that when we do the all-important checklist. Right now, we're going to hear the weather here at Auburn. We're going to taxi to 25, I'm pretty sure, and coming right along. I got the iPad over here today because if I'm going to hand fly an IMC, I want to be able to see the attitude indicator down below here. It was a little awkward the other day when I was flying, and I didn't have that. So let's go. We're going to make a phone call, pick up our RFR. Right now, let's hear the weather here.
At 600, temperature 5 Celsius, dew point 4 Celsius, altimeter 3003 inches of mercury.
All right.
Remarks?
Verify noise abatement procedure prior to departure.
Auburn Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1650 Zulu. Wind 150 at 7 knots. Peak gusts 17 knots. Visibility 1 1/4. Mist. Sky condition overcast at 600. Temperature 5 Celsius. Dew point 4 Celsius. Altimeter 3003 inches of mercury.
Yeah, I would say that's winter weather. I don't know how good this is going to work over here because it's kind of heavy on the controls. We'll see if it does better in the air. All right, so before we call and get our clearance, we got to do the all-important checklist. That's for sure. Okay, all-important checklist complete. Let's call up clearance. Call clearance delivery.
Calling clearance delivery, FAA Auburn, Maine.
NorCal clearance.
Good morning, Golden Eagle 513 is here. Juliet on the ground at Auburn, IFR in the system for Oakland. Ready to copy clearance, and we've done our run-up. We're also ready to go.
Dude, I'm sorry, I didn't see here. All right, number 513 here. Juliet, you're cleared from the Auburn Airport to the Oakland Airport via, via Snow, then S5, or via direct, then after the Snow. Climb maintain 4,000, expect 7,000 within 5 minutes. Departure frequency will be 127.4, squawk 4505.
Okay, 513 here. Juliet's cleared the Oakland Airport. After takeoff on 25, we'll go direct to Sonoma, then direct to Oakland. 4,000, 7,000 in 5 minutes, 27.4 on the frequency, and 4505 on the squawk.
There, 3 Sierra Juliet, be back correct. Just stand by. I'm going to coordinate with the 2 controllers and I'll get back to you.
All stand by, 3 Sierra Juliet. All right, so let me put him on mute for a second. Okay, so my iPad happened to just reset as I was getting the clearance. So the old paper and pencil came into play. All right, so while we're waiting, we're squawking 4505, 27.4, and initially 4,000, so we'll put 4,000 in the pre-select for a reminder.
5 Juliet, you released for departure, and clearance for the top of the hour, time now 4:05.
Okay, we're cleared for departure, and if not off in 5 minutes, we'll call you back, but we'll be airborne in 30 seconds. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Judy.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so are we ready? Yes. Checklist done. Time, transponder traffic, all that. We need some defrost on the windshield. The fuel pump's going to be on. Our traffic, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, taking runway 25, IFR departure to the south. Over. I don't like this weight on here. So we're going to go to the gauges like really quick. All right. We want fuel flow first, then airspeed, and then we're going to pitch for blue line to head for Senol. I got to send this over here. Let me send this over. That was send two, sent, boom. New flight plan. Activate, replace current route. Senol direct. That's going to be a heading after takeoff of 190. So we'll put our heading bug 190. Okay, here we go. I'm a traffic Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet on the roll 25 departing area to the south IFR. Fuel flow alive. Engines sound good. Airspeed alive. 60, 70, 80, 95, a little bit of back pressure. Tap the brakes, pull the gear up. Shit, big old flock of birds. Avoid them birds. Jeez Louise. Alpha traffic Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet left crosswind departing area to the south Auburn. Leave in 1,700. In the clouds.
Southwest 1139, contact Oakland Center 125.85. Roper 11, verify after your approach you want to come back to radar for another one. Roper 11, yeah, now I'm showing 3,900. Roper 11, upon completion of your approach, turn left heading 090, maintain 3,000, return to this frequency.
Okay, 513 Sierra Juliet, airborne off Auburn, 3,000 for 4,000, heading for Senol.
Number 513 Sierra Juliet, NorCal, approach Sacramento International, altimeter 3005, ident. Number 3 Sierra Juliet, radar contact 1 mile southwest of Auburn Airport, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 3 Sierra Juliet. Okay, we got off the ground.
Air 450 Charlie
Let's
Romeo
use the old
2000
autopilot.
feet, heading 360.
7,000.
Number 450 Charlie Romeo NorCal, approach radar contact, clear direct Red Bluff VOR, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Direct Red Bluff and 1.
Now we'll set up
450 Charlie
our
Romeo.
engines and everything. A little hairy getting out of there initially.
Number 234 Lima NorCal, approach radar contact, Sacramento International, altimeter 3005.
Outside air temp is 35 degrees. Headwind of 27. Isn't that
Bravo,
sweet?
just to maintain 4,000.
Okay, I was a little rusty on that morning. Not with my flying, but with my GoPro stuff. One camera shut off and I didn't notice it. One didn't have any audio. So this video, you're going to get mostly this view for the whole trip.
I'm going to leave the fuel pump. I'm going to leave the fuel pumps on right now, and we're going to increase the rate of climb. Not the rate of climb, but the speed out of the climb. And let's go over to here and put in some weather for radar. See how we're doing there. Let's set the altimeter at 7. This is the secondary altimeter backup. Primary would be the pre-select, the King pre-select. Intercom sounds a little funny. Either that was my ears. Headwind of 21, crosswind of 20. All right, 6,000, 1,000 to go. We should be getting the tone here any second for there's the tone. There it is for 7,000. And we're at 7,000, we're IMC, we got ice on the windshield. How about some heated windshield?
Number 522 Juliet Papa.
Green light comes on here.
13,000 through 14,000.
And we're getting a trace on the boots outside. You can see the ice got coming off of this one.
Centric update is uniform, turn at Executive Airport, Hotel current at Sacramento International Airport.
So it's 26 degrees.
International, number 3006.
And NorCal 30, Juliet just reporting light rime icing, current position altitude.
Number 30 Juliet, Roger, do you want to stay at 7,000?
Yeah, we're fine right here for 30 Juliet.
Number 30 Juliet, Roger.
So normally they would give you higher or lower to get away from the ice. So normally they would give you higher or lower to get away from the ice. But we're known ice plane. What's a known ice plane, Jerry? That means you can legally fly into known ice conditions, which would be
2 Bravo Bravo, turn initial 10 degrees to the left.
You got
all Bravo Bravo, just to double check, I did coordinate.
All the leading edges have boots, heated windshield,
what you had in mind when you
dual pitot heat, stall vane heated, prop heat, and of course pitot heat. Oh, it's getting bright now. My glasses are in the back. But you know what? Everybody who's prepared has a good set here. A backup set. Makes it too dark. All right, we're kind of settled in.
82 Bravo Bravo, descend and maintain 3,100, 3,100.
All right, we're kind of settled in here. Let's do a trip around the old G600. We're on GPSS, 9:04 in the morning, 26 degrees
3162, expect
Fahrenheit.
light drop in the descent, light rime
Headwind of 12, crosswind of 28.
Arrival accept, maintain 10,000.
We're indicating 182 knots. I'm sorry, true airspeed 182, indicating 168, ground speed 175. We're GPS to Sonol, 70 miles. We're coordinated, turn coordinator. Here's our course pointer here over there. 7,000 is what we're bugged at, 7,000 is what we're at, 3005 straight and level. Here's the weather, mostly behind us. And what's in front of us is coming in, I think, from the northwest. Let's take a peek here and see if we can pull out. We'll put the big screen up here. Come on, flip around. Let's see here. Yeah, we're not going to draw the weather here on NextRad too good. All right, power settings. 32 inches of manifold pressure, 1,800 RPM, 22 gallons an hour. Gives us 1560 on the
Upper 11 NorCal approach radar
exhaust TIT, turbo inlet temperatures. Engines are happy. And we're just under 4 miles per gallon. Look out the front window. I'll turn the heated windshield off for now. And you can see that, if you can see, there's a line right here.
I'll have on course for you here in a moment. Climb and maintain 12,000.
And there. Just a hole there, a small hole over Sacramento, downtown. Otherwise, look to the left, it's all IMC. Okay, let's check and see what Oakland's weather is right now.
Papa, maintain block altitude 12,000 through 13,000.
Okay, Oakland. Waypoint info. Weather data. Wind 140 at 11. Visibility 9er. A few clouds at 1,000. Broken 1,300. Broken 2,000. Temperature 8. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3013. So the 3013 and Sacramento's 3005. It's just like water. It flows from high to low. That's why we got the headwind of 17, because of the way the barometric pressure is. So when we get closer, we'll get the ATIS. And we're here at 7,000. And we've been in the air 10 minutes, and we're due
Kilo is current at Beale, runway 15
to be in Oakland.
140 at 19 or 10 miles of visibility, scattered cloud
29 minutes. So with that headwind, it adds some time.
Overcast, temperature 08, dew point 05, altimeter 3001.
All right, I think I'm going to move the iPad back here. I'm done with the IMC. And it's a little warm, so off goes the fan. Well, it got cold in here, so I'm putting the heat back on. What do you say we throw some ice off the boots? The boots inflated and kicked off the ice off the leading edges on the wings and the tail. So while we have a minute, how long? Yeah, we got a lot of time. We got 25 minutes to Sunol. They'll probably turn us in before. We're going to probably be doing a dog rescue Sunday or Monday. And so the airport we might be going to has 2 RNAVs and an ILS. I always like the RNAV better because it's mostly ship-based, where all the equipment that you need for it is on board, notwithstanding some WASP units on the ground. But an ILS is totally dependent upon ground equipment. And it could fail. Someone could be parking in front of it. Your ILS receiver might not pick it up. So we're going to do the RNAV into Oakland. And they should be still using 28 right. That was the last time I got the ATIS when I called. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the procedure. We're going to load the approach. We're going to do the RNAV Yankee 28 right, okay? And vectors will be B-bub on this side, and we're going to load the approach. Now if we look at our ILS checklist, it's load the approach, brief the approach play. We'll go over to here. The trusty Garmin equipment says chart not available. That's nice. We'll go to here and say charts. And RNAV 28 right, here we'll go full screen. So you look at this every time, just like I think the charts are being sequenced in, just like it's your first time, okay? 278 on the inbound, airport elevation 9 feet, let's call it sea level. Missed approach, climb 3,000 direct to Zermo and track 335 to Rebus and hold. The usual suspects are Grove, Nagby, Erzap, Nixty. Let's go over here and double check the crossing altitudes. Nagby 4200, check. Grove 3400, check. Erzap 2700, check. I always like to check that, even though you don't always have to. And our minimum's 207. We're going to go over here. The flight plan, even though the chart's not there, we're going to hit menu, hit enter, based on barometric pressure, 207.
Roper 13 headed back to Beale.
Enter, and it shows up here.
Roper 13 turn left heading 030, climb and maintain.
Let's see, what's next? 290 to frequency, it is already in there, 109.9er.
Cross and nugget at or above.
We can't ID it yet because we're not close enough. Set minimums we did, take it off GPSS, arm the approach, confirm. Switch to VLOC, which means over here, switch it from to the localizer. There's our inbound course, 278. If I was to check the course, 279.
Roper 13, information. Oh,
and then confirm glide slope capture. So that's it for now. And we're just plugging along.
November 30, Juliet, are you still getting any icing?
Negative 30, Juliet. We came out IMC temporarily.
November 30, Juliet, thanks. Contact approach 125.1. Good day.
25-130, Juliet. Thanks, that's long. NorCal, good morning. Golden Eagle 5130, Juliet. Checking on 7,000 direct Sunol.
November 5130, Juliet. NorCal approach. Oakland, question. Stockton altimeter is 30104. I think I heard you say you had it is kilo. If not, please advise when you have it. You can expect ILS runway 28 right.
Yeah, you must have been talking to somebody else. 30 Juliet. Negative on the ATIS, and we'd like the RNAV 28 right Yankee if it's available today.
Number 30 Juliet, Roger. Advise when you do have ATIS kilo, you can expect the RNAV Yankee 28 right.
Okay, we'll get Hey, this is on number 2. We'll be right back. We're staying with you. We're just going to hear it on number 2.
Oakland Bay, this information fuel 16530. Wind 130 at 11. Visibility 90. New clouds at 1000. Wind 1300 broken. 2000 broken. Temperature 8. 2.8. Altimeter 3013. ILS runway 30 and 28 right. Caution, Wagner Airport. Goodbye.
1,000.
30 Juliet, we have Kilo, and I believe you said 6,000.
30 Juliet, affirmative, maintain 6,000.
6,000, 30 Juliet. So some squirrely weather, some squirrely wind at Oakland. So let's do a little math here. We still have a few minutes here. Waypoint info. The wind was 140 at 11. So if you're landing 28.
Delta 30 Juliet, contact approach 125.35.
2535, 5130 Juliet. Thanks and good morning. It's a tailwind and a crosswind. NorCal good. Good morning, Golden Eagle 5130 Juliet. Checking on Kilo, Oakland, heading for Sonoma 6000. At 30 Juliet just took the squelch off. Say again, please.
30 Juliet, NorCal approach, open altimeter 3013.
30 Lucky 13, 30 Juliet. As soon as I hear him call again, I'll put the squelch on.
X-ray 07 heavy.
Okay, we can do that.
Just want to make sure you're descending to 5,000, correct?
There is some weather around for the last couple weeks. You know, it's like, okay, it's sunny, and then I'm about to go IMC. It's crazy. At least it's not convective. No thunderstorms. I'm expecting lower into Grove any minute. Where's Mount Diablo? I see Mount Diablo over here to the right. Might as well slow down a little bit because I expect lower any second. And here's a dark cloud straight ahead. Okay, glasses off. Oh, I overlaid the map, the chart on the map. Oh, shit, now we're back out of it. Man, now more sun. You know what? I just put this shade up.
NorCal Southwest 1059, 10,000, descending via the EMSO 30.
Because when I turn this way, it'll be away from the sun. It's still dang bright.
3013.
Okay, that's fine.
013 Southwest 1059.
I'm ready for a turn and lower.
130 Juliet, I'm sorry, November 5, 130 Juliet, flight heading 190, you can expect direct to Grove in a moment.
190, and I'll expect direct to Grove in a moment, 30 Juliet. So he said expect direct to Grove, so I'm going to put Grove in here. Grove, direct, bingo, and that is going to be a heading of 238. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the CDI to the localizer because now we're inbound on a vector. He said 190, and I suppose he'll give me another vector direct to Grove, and we'll do that, and then we'll activate the approach, arm the approach.
30 Juliet, descend, maintain 5,000.
5,000, 30 Juliet. A little bit of power back, 5,000, bingo, bango down. All right, we're about to go in the clouds again. I can take the glasses off. You can squint for a minute. And we'll keep reducing power.
1059, descend, maintain 5,000.
Descend, maintain 5,000, so it's 1059.
I say this a lot. I got black paint on my finger. I say this a lot. When you do the last 1,000 feet of an assigned altitude, the ATC expects you to do 500 feet a minute or more. So don't lollygag around.
Switch tower brakes 3807 heavy.
Any second now, I get a turn. Any second. Come on. And we're back in the clouds.
30 Juliet, turn right heading 240, one able clear direct to Grove, join the localizer.
240, direct to Grove shows me at 260, is that okay?
Yeah, it's just 240 and then one able direct Grove.
Okay, 240 direct Grove, intercept the localizer, 30 Juliet.
That was 1059, cross Franny, at or above 4,100, cleared ILS, runway 30 approach.
Oh, we'll do the 240.
4,100, cleared ILS 30, Southwest 1059.
All right, now we're going to arm the approach. and get ready for a turn in. Keep reducing power. And let's just put this on Director Grove to see. So we can go Director Grove now, 271. He hasn't given us lower yet though. Go 260. He's going to dive bomb me into the glide slope, I think.
Number 3, Sierra Juliet, Cross Grove, at or above 3,400, cleared RNAV Yankee, Romeo 2 right approach.
3,400 for Grove and clear for the approach, 3 Sierra Juliet, 28 right Yankee. I'm going to do 3,500 so we don't bust it. And intercept and turn inbound.
Global 143.
Let's stop here and intercept the glide slope. Now we're on the localizer. But we got to get the diamond in so we're low.
538 Charlie Delta, 3,200, landing Palo Alto with India, and depending on the conditions, I'll be looking for a special VFR.
Number 538 Charlie Delta, NorCal approach, roger, open altimeter 3013.
013 Charlie Delta, thanks.
That was 1059. What are the winds aloft and your current airspeed?
Winds aloft is 263, diagonal 24, airspeed is 170 at the moment.
1059, roger, maintain 170 knots.
So when we get to Grove, 3,400 should intercept the glide slope. That's our double check. The needle hasn't come off the wall yet. Not the needle, the diamond for the glide slope. Keep producing power. Okay, now it's coming off. When this intercepts, it should capture it on the glide slope and start going downhill. It's a good time to put the gear down. Let's get established first. Papa Gump's pressurization check. Air conditioner off.
Tower 127.2. Good morning.
Prop sinks. Never had them on. Auxiliary pumps on. Gas on mains. Then we do undercarriage mixture props and speed. Headwind of 32.
Approach Southwest 800, leveling off at 7,000, heading 300.
And looking outside, it is solid. And 3 Sierra Juliet, if it helps on any other inbounds, current position headwind 30 on the nose.
3 Sierra Juliet, roger, what's the velocity?
30 knots on the nose for 3 Sierra Juliet on the final.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking of from 300, I got you, 30 on the nose, thank you. Number 3 Sierra Juliet, traffic 2 to 3 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, 2,700, a Cirrus on a vector to go behind you.
3 Sierra Juliet's in the soup.
Roger.
That means we're IMC.
For 8 Charlie Delta, you can resume on navigation, they're passing your 12 o'clock now.
Jesus.
Resume on nav, 8 Charlie Delta.
Who's that?
Number 513 Sierra Juliet, contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
Going to Tower 18.3, and were you talking to 538 Charlie Delta?
Affirmative, I put him on a vector to go behind you.
Okay, yeah, he was close but behind me. Going to Tower 18.3, talk to you next time. 3 Sierra Juliet, thanks.
Yeah.
Southwest 2.
Tower, good morning, Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, checking in with you on the approach for 28 right, RNAV 28 right, Yankee.
Golden Eagle 513 Sierra Juliet, Oakland Tower, wind 130, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 28 right, say wind again, please.
Wind 130 at 10.
130 at 103 Sierra Juliet. Damn near a direct tailwind. Okay, let's get the undercarriage down. We're within gear speed, but not by a lot. 1, 2, 3. First notch of flaps. Mixture's up. Props top of the green. So we should be crossing Kuvsa at 1500. Localizer glide slope, localizer glide slope, localizer glide slope. Kuvsa 1500 confirmed. Now, the airport just came in sight. And 3 Sierra Juliet picking up the airport now 1100 feet.
Number 3 Sierra Juliet, roger, thank you, 1100.
Now, I don't know if you can see out the front window, but we're pointed way left because of the wind coming straight from the left. And even though we're on the localizer, we're not pointing at it, we're sliding in. All right, so I'm going to kill the autopilot and just hand fly it. Now, if you try to point it towards the airport, you're just going to drift off to the right. And it's a good thing Nancy's not with me, because Mrs. Air Wagner would not like the landing, because we're going to have a tailwind, so we're going to be going across the ground at a pretty good clip. So you see how we're kind of, see here we blew a little bit right of course now, because I'm hand flying it. So, you know, you have to just make 5-degree increments of turns or lock your bug in. So I'm looking outside now. I'm visual now. 480. 2 red, 2 white. I don't like to go full flaps until we have the this approach point or the decision height. 340, 320. Yeah, I can see we're going across the ground at 127. That's fast for with a tailwind. And the windsock confirms it. There's minimums, full flaps. So we got a long runway here. We're going to use it. Glance at the windsock, confirms it again. Okay, 3 green.
Dodger 726, open ground runway 30, taxi via Charlie Bravo, hold short of runway 2.
Wow, we're really gobbling. That's the smoothest landing I've made in a long time. We're gobbled up 4,000 feet of runway to do it, though.
And as an added bonus, here's a look out the front window at warp 9 for the whole trip.
Instant increase to warp 9.
Visual.
And 3 Sierra Juliet, we'll get to Charlie 1. How long till you going to flip to the east plan, do you think?
No, 3 Sierra Juliet, I think we have just one storm cell coming in. After that, we anticipated the winds to die down. So we're not anticipating, for now, going east.
Okay. And should I taxi with you to the port to go to ground?
And November 3 Sierra Juliet, you're going to make this frequency Charlie, then Delta, and Charlie Juliet, Delta to the ports, cross runway 33 approaching.
Okay, 3 Sierra Juliet, taxi with you to the ports. We're authorized to cross 33 approach end. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tower Argus 1.
41 minutes.
We're looking at it on the radar, but how long do you think, based on your estimation, you think this cell is going to be over Oakland? Do you have any idea?
August 1, no idea, but just looks like...
He's a weatherman now.
Winds looks like it's going to be...
Oh yeah, there's a cell there. Thanks for riding along.
Copy, we're getting the beginning of it now over near the MacArthur base.
Call Nancy Wagner home.
August 1, Roger, just advise you want to come in.
Nancy Wagner home.
Roger.
All right, we're at the hangar, and let's turn everything off. Cabin heat off, fan off, stalled vent heat off, pitot heat off, prop de-ice off. That's it. Avionics off, and then kill the mixture.